numbers real quick. I was 250. Yes, came in at 250 and 5'2". Yes, 27 years old. So I know y'all so bad. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. If you are back, who came back, you want more of this? You want more of this? I got some more for you. Welcome back. I have a lot of good content coming. I'm so excited. So first and foremost, I want to say I'm not a professional, so please don't take everything that I say as law. This is trial and error for me, and as I know, it's trial and error for a lot of people. So please remember, my body is not your body, as your body is not my body. This video may be choppy because I'm at my boyfriend's house. If you hear anything in the background, I apologize. I'm not at home. Like I was saying, I've always been overweight. I've always struggled with weight. Weight's been something that I've always had an issue with. It's kind of just been a battle that I've been dealing with since I can remember. Why I wanted to lose weight, I mean, I just think it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, you want to look good, you want to feel good, you want to wear certain clothes, you want a nice, long, healthy life. I'm getting older, so I need to make sure everything's good. Another reason is I want to have kids, and I did a lot of research, and being overweight is a really like high risk pregnancy on top of being a Black woman. So being a Black woman with our healthcare industry and being overweight it's just so risky. Why would I put my extra risk on myself? You know, like, I can't control the healthcare system and the discrimination within that. So I can control my weight, so let's cut down one risk, you know? That was a really big reason, especially me being in my 20s. It's like, it's kind of about that time. So that's something I wanted to do. What kind of got me started, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And that was really true. I just woke up one day and I had a bad day. And why did I have a bad day? Because I looked in the mirror. And that right there that says a lot. Like, your whole day went to shit because you looked in the mirror. And it didn't just was like, okay, I had a bad day, I just felt like shit, I stayed in bed, I just ate. No, I had a bad day and I picked a fight with my boyfriend, and and it was like a crazy big fight. And when I reflect back on why was I mad, like, why are we here, why did we start to argue? And I said, all because how I felt internally, you know? And I can't project my internal feelings on my partner. And I had to literally figuratively and literally look in the mirror and say, girl, you gotta fix yourself, you know? Whether it's internally or whether it's externally, you have to fix yourself. So I started my journey, I don't know, I can't remember what day that was, but I started my journey shortly after. That's really what thrusted me into this journey, and I haven't looked back since. That the first day I started to physically work out, and that was the step one. I didn't change my eating habits first because my eating habits is the hardest thing for me to tackle. So I didn't want to stress myself out with that at first. So I ran the first day with the Couch to 5K app, and I started to run, like the run walk, walks more than you ran. And it was like a 30 minutes, and I think I did like a little bit over a mile. I slowly stopped doing that because it just hurt my knees, and at the time I was just so overweight, it hurts. I just couldn't do it, so I started to walk, and I walked every day. I got up in the morning and just walked at least an hour, and however far I got that day is how many miles I did. So if I did 2, I did 1, I did 3, I walked, you know, depending on, I just made sure I moved. And I did that for a week with just kind of cooking my own food, not eating out, being mindful and like kind of cutting back carbs, and I lost 17 pounds. I will plug all the accurate information because I'm just off the top of the dome. So I'll make sure I plug it with all of my MyFitnessPal information and my Apple Watch activity, because that's what I've been using. So I lost, I think, 17 pounds or 15 to 17 pounds that week just by the walking every day and doing, my calories was 13 or 14. Once again, I'll plug the right number in, and that's how many calories I was allowing myself to eat, and it did good. Like, I was like, okay, I lost some weight. So I kept doing that. So walking has been a part of my journey still to this day. I get up every morning and I walk. It's more for my sanity now because working from home has really took a toll on me. So after the walking, I started to get more into my diet. So I'm like, okay, I'm walking, I'm burning calories. I dropped the first like 15, 17 pounds, whatever. The first week I dropped the weight, and I'm like, okay, it gave me motivation to like, bitch, let's go. Like, all right, we could do this. So, oh my God, I never even gave my numbers. So let's start with that. I'm gonna probably have to like plug this in the beginning of the video, because who wants to sit through the whole video and get the numbers late? So I'm gonna go ahead and give my numbers real quick. I was 250. Yes, came in at 250 and 5'2". Yes, 27 years old. So back to where I was saying. So the first week after I dropped the weight, I was like, okay, I'm feeling good. And I started really working on my diet. So at first I was doing smoothies in the morning with protein, and it was like a really big protein shake. And I was doing that in the morning, and I was fasting because I naturally don't, even when my diet's shitty, I don't eat in the morning. I eat protein shake, bananas, berries, protein, and I start putting spinach in it. And so I was doing that, and it was like, what, 300-400 calories? I think it was like 4. Anyway, I'll put in the amount of calories it was in MyFitnessPal on the screen. And I kind of stopped doing that because it was lots of carbs, and my body doesn't do good with carbs, and I'm trying to cut down on carbs. So I cut that out and start eating more of a kind of like a keto friendly breakfast. And I'm not on keto, but I do some of their meals because I do want to do low carb, but I don't want to do like 20 grams of carbs. No, like I'm still gonna have a piece of bread, which is about to be 20 grams. So I switched it out for like bacon and eggs, and I'll do my eggs with spinach and mushrooms in it, and make a few pieces of bacon, and that would be breakfast. And mind you, when I say breakfast, my breakfast is like 11, 12. So it's like a brunch pushing, like, it's, you know, it's literally a brunch. So there's sometimes, because my eating window, I don't have to eat breakfast, but I wanted to because I felt I got a lot of protein during breakfast because eggs and bacon, and then I get 2 servings of vegetables, so it was very nutritious. But I kind of got bored, and I'm not a breakfast person. So for me to even try to like do it wasn't even realistic because I don't eat breakfast like that regularly. After a few weeks of that, I switched it up, and I would just eat my dinners for lunch, and I'll take pictures and show like little meals I made. I'm not a professional cook, so please don't like think that I'm making like these amazing, because I'm like literally Googling chicken recipes. I made like pot roast with cauliflower mashed potatoes. Cauliflower has changed my life, everybody. Cauliflower. Those literally have been like my go-tos. Cauliflower rice, cauliflower mashed potatoes. I call it fake mac and cheese, but it's a pasta, vegetable pasta. And I cook it like real mac and cheese, and it's so good. But definitely the cauliflower rice and mashed potatoes, straight cauliflower, and it's so good. And I cook it just like mashed potatoes. Butter, a little bit of milk, garlic, fresh garlic if you're a bad bitch. Garlic, season it, and chop that and just game changer in my journey. Those 3 things, swapping that out and adding those in there has saved my life, because now I can have as much rice as I want to. So I could fill my plate up with rice and grub. And then guess what else I do? I add vegetables. So I eat rice with my protein, and then I add some broccoli. So now I had 2 servings of vegetables and the protein, and I'm full. And you feel good. So your family made pot roast, rice, or made chicken and mashed potatoes, anything, you can eat it now. Just go make your side separately, eat their meat and their vegetables. Now you can eat with your family. And you know, you're a mom and you're cooking for the family, and the family's on a healthy journey. You can still cook yours on the side and then still enjoy the same food with the family. So only thing you have to do is just remove your starch from your plate and just add that extra vegetable. I said I was 250 when I started. I got down to 220 in 2 months. Yeah, it was like right after the trip, it was 220. Sorry, I didn't do my math. So just honestly doing those simple things has really, it's been my foundation for my weight loss journey, because I still do a lot of that stuff today. I still walk every morning. I still swap out my starches with my vegetables, with my fake starches, cauliflower rice, cauliflower mashed potatoes, or vegetable pasta. So I can always get a serving of vegetables, even if I don't think I'm getting it. So I still say I don't think I'm getting enough vegetables, but I am, because I'm sneaking them in there. Oh, I also did strength training. So I would work out twice a day some days, and it wasn't an everyday thing. It was probably like 3 to 4 times during the week, and I still kind of do that just because, like I said, walking is it's what I'm gonna do. I see those old people walking in the morning, and I said that's gonna still be me walking at 50-something years old, 60 years old, getting it in, because it's really a game changer. So I also did strength training in the afternoon. I will show the app that I used. It's called Fit Plan, and you do have to pay for it. I'm not sponsored. I'm not sponsoring shit. So please don't click and think this is a sponsored video, because it's not. I mean, but if Fit Plan wants to get someone to sponsor, you know, like, call me, because I love y'all. But I use Fit Plan. It is a great app. It has so many different options for so many different skill sets, no matter what type of journey you're on, men, women, at the gym, at home, if you're an athlete. Like, it has so many good plans, and it's so self-explanatory. Like, if you don't know how to do the workout, it shows you, and if it gives you tips. Like, so if you're doing fucking deadlifts and you're supposed to be holding your core, it's not just gonna show you the picture of the deadlift and not explain. It's gonna explain, like, you're supposed to squeeze your core, make sure. And I'm just like, I like that, because I need, you know, it's like having the trainer without having the trainer and spending the trainer money. Even though, I mean, it's $20 a month. I think it's like 60 for the year, something like that. I think it's worth it. I would walk in the morning, work during the day, and then after work, I would do that workout. And it was usually about 30 to 45 minutes, never really went over an hour. So for every day, I would work out about an hour and a half. So I guess that sounds like a lot, but I split it as I was working out an hour and a half every day. Not every day, most days. So I'll say 3 to 5 times a week. Sometimes it would have been a 3, and then sometimes I would make it to all 5, because the Apple Watch will really have a motherfucker being super competitive. So diet, carbs, just kind of cut them out as much as you can. I don't recommend going no carbs, because I don't think it's sustainable. You can sustain that long term. I know I can't. I like bread, I like tortillas, I like carbs. So I know that I'm not going to be able to not eat carbs forever or stay with 20 grams of carbs forever. So that's why I didn't decide to do keto. I'd rather just watch my carbs. So, and I eat my carbs earlier in the day. So if I know I want a sandwich, or because I've had tacos, like I love tacos, I make anything into a taco. So you can't do that on keto unless you get special keto shit. And it's just like, why? So moderation. So I eat my tacos in the morning, and I make sure that in the afternoon I have something that doesn't have carbs in it. Or if it does have carbs, very, very low carbs, and the carbs come from healthy food, good carbs, complex carbs. That's really what I was just doing. Just be mindful with the carbs. I don't believe cutting out carbs, because you want to be able to do this for the rest of your life. Yes, I'm about to be corny, y'all. Corny alert. This is a lifestyle change. This is something that you have to do for the rest of your life. You can't get to your goal weight and just go back to your old lifestyle, because you're gonna go back to your old body. Can't get the new body and stick with the old lifestyle, because it's gonna go back. So you have to find the lifestyle that you can sustain. I fast too. I do intermittent fasting. I started doing the 6-16-8 method. Right now, I kind of played dibble and dabble with all of them. I did 18 hours, I did 20 hours, I did the 1 meal a day. It kind of I really listen to my body. Healthy diet, good activity. Other little things that I did is I did apple cider vinegar. I do that every single morning. And I really don't do it to lose weight, believe it or not. Like, yeah, it helps. I always see people say it helps in the weight video, so I'm gonna mention it. But I really use it more to regulate my blood, my insulin level, like blood sugar or something like that. Because I do a lot of research, and it says when you eat, it keeps your insulin levels low. And by itself probably doesn't do shit, but if you're eating right and exercising and taking apple cider vinegar strategically, they always race over here, strategically, then it can be a game changer for you. I don't know if it's a game changer for me, but it's helped. Like I said, 30 pounds in 2 months, so me doing something has helped. I also started taking, I have to put the type of tea, I'll tag it in here, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it, but I also take like a detox tea. I don't take it to lose weight. They say to take it to lose weight. I take it to assist with detoxing. I struggle with the weekends a lot, so I do really good on the weekdays, and on the weekends, I go to my boyfriend's house, we drink, we kind of eat. Always get back on track on Monday, so get back on track every Monday. I noticed when I take the detox tea, it kind of flushes me out, and all the stuff that I was consuming, the weekend, the week before, it kind of just really flushes it out. So I take those kind of like at the beginning of the week after a weekend, or I know I'm like, okay, you ate too much, or you didn't have the healthiest option, so let's go ahead and just do a little small detox, and it makes me feel better. I don't know if it works or not, but it makes me feel better. Once again, I'm not sponsored. I do not sell the tea, so don't come asking me how to get it. Do your own research and find it. My mama got it for me. I didn't even want it. She got it for me. So if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even be talking about me using this tea. And once it's gone, I might not use it again. So we'll see. Lots of water. Like, drink water until, like, if you don't think you need any more, I don't know what the fuck that was. If you don't think you need water, you need more, because water, if you don't like water, you're dumb. Sorry. Remember, if you watched my first video, I said I might offend you. You're dumb. You don't like water, you're dumb. Like, literally, how can you not like what you're like 97% of? Like, aren't we like 97% water? And you don't like you, bitch? How don't you like yourself? Self-love. So drink water, okay? Like, don't be that person. Like, what else? So I really didn't do nothing special. Like, once I'm like sitting here saying it, I literally just walked, ate low carbs, so which means I still ate them. I strength trained, I ate within my calorie budget, which was $13.50, and I intermittent fast, apple cider vinegar, detox tea, occasionally. And remember, I'm not sponsored by none of these motherfuckers, and I'm not selling you shit. I'm just giving you information. So yeah, so with that being said, I guess it's time to kind of just get into numbers and shit. So like I said, I started at 250, but my last recorded weight on Friday was 208. And so I am officially down 42 pounds. Yes, 42 pounds. So you guys, I am fucking 9 pounds away from Wonderland. 9 pounds. Like, oh my God, like that shit is so surreal to me. So let's get into like where I'm at now. 208, y'all. 208, 208, 208, 208, 208, 208. Okay, almost there, y'all. I'm so happy I'm almost there. So what I've been doing now is pretty much the same shit that I was doing when I lost the first 20 pounds, 30 pounds, is, I'm not even gonna say it because you guys already fucking heard it. Only thing I've kind of changed is I was on a plateau when I was at 214, and I started to do OMAD, so 1 meal a day, and not every day though. I would do a few days like that where during the week, and I would eat a really good late lunch, and I'll be good for the whole day until the next day, and then kind of eat back at my normal fasting time. And then so I'll eat one day OMAD, and then the next day I'll go back to the 16-8 fasting, and then the next 2 days I may do OMAD. And then so that really kind of kicked me out my plateau and got me back to losing weight, so that's really good. And that was in my last video that I posted. So if you watched my last video, you heard that I was at a plateau and I just got out of it, and that's literally like a week ago. So yay. So anybody who's going through a plateau, please let me know if you want to get a video on how to get out of one, because I do have some tips and tricks for that. I have a lot of advice and tips and tricks for you guys if you are currently not able to lose weight and stuck. I still walk. Now I'm walking 4 miles a day. I make every Monday through Friday. I make sure I get in at least 4 miles minimum. If I'm really crunched for time and like I wake up late, then okay, I can get in 3, because I know I can get in 3 miles in an hour. Less than an hour. It's like 40 minutes. And I'm super proud about that. I cut down my mile drastically. My mile was like 20 minutes, and now my mile, and this is just walking, now my mile is at 16. I really feel that strength training, believe it or not, has been helpful with that, because I'm getting stronger and my body is able to kind of move like better, so my legs are stronger. When I walk, I suck my stomach in, so I use a sweat belt, not a waist trainer, a sweat belt that just helps me sweat, because it makes me feel good to sweat. Like, I hate sweating, but it makes me feel like I worked out. But I make sure when I'm walking, I suck my stomach in, squeeze your core. Anytime you have a chance to work your core, work it. And if you're walking, that's the best time to work your core, because you're moving damn near your whole body. So when you're walking, suck your core in, use those legs. You should be using your legs. You should be using your legs and your butt when you're walking. Your legs, your butt, and your core. So you should be feeling that when you're walking. I feel it. I be sore after my walks. Like, I be making sure I work my body, you know? So any chance you get to intensify a workout where you can, do it. You know, if you're doing a plank, squeeze. If you're doing a glute bridge, squeeze, you know? Do all of that, because that right there, those little seconds is what's really working, building. I am excited to incorporate bike riding into my workout. It's hard because I burn so much more calories walking, so walking has just been my favorite because it feels good. I burn more calories. It's really hard to fuck up walking, you know? So that's why I've kind of, you know, stuck with it. But I do like to incorporate different things, because there's days I get bored. There's days where I don't want to walk. Find different activities that you like. You really have to like what you do, and I've learned that you have to like it, because if you don't like it, you're not going to want to do it. You're not going to want to get up and just like, let's go walk, or let's go do kickboxing, let's go ride a bike. So make sure you like what you do, because if you don't, you're not going to do it. Same with what you're eating. Make sure you like what you eat. If you don't like what you eat, you're not going to continue to eat it. You know, remember, this is for the rest of your life. This is not just for 6 months. This is not just for 2 months. This is forever. So here I am, like 4 months in, and I'm still doing it. And, you know, and I'm switching things up according to what I like and what works for my body, what's not working for me. And I suggest you do the same. Don't just stick to one thing and think you're going to do it your whole journey. You're not. You're not going to do what you did the first 2 months 6 months later, because your body's gonna adapt to it. First of all, you're gonna get bored, and you know, so make sure you're switching shit up. I have 2 workout videos actually coming out. One's arms, so cardio and arms. I'll be doing a jump rope video with triceps, biceps, and then another video will be dropping of legs and core. So look out for those. I'll be doing a lot more workout videos. Let me know if you want recipe videos to see how I make my cauliflower mashed potatoes, to see how the cauliflower rice, the type of food that I'm eating to help me lose weight. If you made it this far, thank you. Thank you for being here. I really, really, really appreciate you. Anybody else on a weight loss journey, comment below, let me know. Let's connect, let's be accountable. Anybody interested in connecting on Apple Watch, gang gang, let me know. Apple Watch, gang gang, let me know. And we can share our Apple IDs and we can compete and stuff. I have a lot of good videos. Like I said, my next video I plan to do is, I guess, just like a update. Remember, I am 9 pounds away. So hopefully my next video is a welcome to Wonderland, and just to show you guys how I feel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment, subscribe. Help you sisters out.